Sometimes the enemy, when they look, when they find, they fight, they pray, is usually within us.
Chioma Chukwuka and Georgina Onuoha. On election day, Nollywood actress Chioma Chukwuka Akpota got many fans emotional after she raised the alarm about her life being in danger during the election. In a live video on her verified Instagram account, the actress screamed and shouted after being attacked by thugs who scattered ballot boxes at a polling unit and dispersed everyone.
I can't believe this! I can't believe this! Jesus! Look at what is going on! Oh God! Ah, God. My fellow woman, let's say outside, this woman will touch me. Oh God, I feel so used. I feel abused. I can't deal with this. Oh God. Let's go and stay somewhere. This guy. Oh God. Oh my God. All the ESCC people that came, all the army guys that came earlier, where are they?
Later reacting, US-based actress Georgina Onuoha expressed very little sympathy for her colleague, who she said was shouting like a cow. She recalled that 4 years ago, when she posted evidence that the election was not free and fair, Chioma told her to stop because she had a brand to protect and she should say the election was peaceful. When she responded, Georgina claimed Chioma unfollowed her and she too blocked her. But now that she is directly affected by election violence, Georgina said Chioma has the courage to share evidence on social media. She wrote, "You do not only show bravery or compassion or empathy only when it affects you directly. So this is Chioma screaming at the top of her lungs. I hope she is safe. I wish her well, and I pray her votes count."
4 years ago, I think it was 23rd of February 2019, at the presidential election. Almost the same thing that happened a few days ago happened. Might have been worse, but it was too much. Violence, fights, killings, and all of that. Georgina had dedicated her page that period to posting everything that had to do with the elections. It was becoming too much, and everyone was on social media. People were reporting what was going on at their polling units, what was going on around their neighborhood. Everyone was just giving out information and all of that. And I had, because we followed each other at that time, I had seen all her posts and all of that, and they were becoming, to me, that's my opinion, they were becoming too much. So I slid into her DM and sent her a message. Now, before I tell you what I sent to Georgina, I'll tell you how our friendship was. I knew Georgina from our very humble beginnings in Nollywood. We were friends. She was like family. She was like my little sister. I'm older than she is anyway, and she was friends with my family. My mom, God rest her soul, and my siblings. We were that close. We're like sisters. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. I did Georgina's makeup on her wedding day. Georgina bought her wedding gown where I bought my wedding gown. She replicated, quote unquote, my wedding, most of the things I did. Her wedding card, she replicated, as in was my wedding card, she replicated everything. It was just the names, the dates, and every other thing, the colors that were different. She replicated everything. I was with her wedding and all of that. That's how close we were. Georgina had her first child 10 days before I had mine. And she came, even once I did my my first child's naming ceremony, she was there with all my other colleagues that came. I'm just trying to ramble, through it all to tell you how close Georgina and I were. So she relocated to the US with her kids and stayed there. So based on the relationship I shared with her, I slid into her DM. I said, Georgina, I'm angry with you. You're posting too many things. Anybody that doesn't know anything about Nigeria that comes across your page would think that Nigeria is on fire. They're peaceful polling units. My polling unit was peaceful. Femi Adebayo had posted that his was peaceful. Saka had posted. Oni Michael has posted. I said, please, the one you've done is okay. I think I mentioned one or two of your posts are okay, but balance it out. The trouble areas and the peaceful areas, so that people would, that's the way I felt. I told that you're a brand and people look up to you. Use your brand to, do good. Forth and all of that. She was going on and on. She said, so because some very privileged areas or something like that were peaceful, she should gloss over the whole thing. I said, no, I'm not saying you should say that whatever is peaceful. I'm saying balance your report. Just leave it to the bloggers and whoever that reports whatever to report. I then went to her page. She called me names. I was shocked. I mean, like, it was as if it was someone else. Like I was meeting her for the first time. She called me names, said all sorts and all of that. And I kept quiet. 25th of February, 2023. I was reporting what was happening, how people were still trying to gather themselves, set up and move to other places, and then set up at our own polling unit. And then you guys know eventually what happened. I could have been reported. It was just God, nothing else. Because they were injuring people, they were beating people, they were hitting me. And the little boy who held my shirt up to my bra level exposed me. What if someone who had bottle or something or a knife had stabbed me? I'm still trying to deal with the trauma that came with what happened that day. And so when I got to where I slept that day, someone sent me a message and drawing my attention to a post Georgina had made. Said so many things, calling me names again, that she was glad I experienced what happened. For whatever reason, I don't know what I did. So I was asking myself, what if something, God forbid, had happened to me? That would have been Georgina's obituary to me. Would have been how she would have reported to you guys. What would she have told you guys? So all of this aside, when she said what she said on her page 4 years ago, she kept insisting that, celebrities did this, blah, 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 collected money, campaigned for people and all of that. She was still insinuating. She was insinuating that I had probably collected money from a politician to campaign, and that's why I was telling her to report that the elections were peaceful, as against what I told her to do to balance her posts. The same thing, she insinuated the same thing again. I don't want to bore you guys with what happened, but my caption will say all of that. I'm still traumatized. Every minute of the day, I'm jittery. Someone knocks around me, I scream, I see things flying. I'm not able to sleep properly. But to have someone think this of me, say this of me, at this time, at this age, even if I said something bad or I did something bad 4 years ago, people change. Most times our enemies are within. That's all I have to say. But Georgina has to come out and tell me who gave me money to tell her to report that the elections were peaceful. Otherwise, I won't say more than this.
Dear Chioma Chukwuka, I can see you've perfected the art of the white woman tears to show emotion, to garner empathy. You were traumatized. Oh my Jesus, I'm so sorry. Chioma, you showed bravery on Saturday. And I'm glad you're alive. No, I don't want you dead. You have two beautiful kids to raise. You will be alive to raise them. I don't wish you dead. I called out your bullshit. You can cry me a river from now till tomorrow. I still stand by what I wrote on Saturday. So you could fear for your life this much. You could call for people to come rescue you, that you were under duress, you were in danger. But 4 years ago, you had the temerity to tell me not to post about those people. Is it because they have no name, they are not actors, they don't have the voice? And why should we use our platform to highlight their problem? So why should we use our platform to highlight their problem? My darling Chioma, I don't think me, Georgina, has ever slided into your DM one day to tell you what to do or what to post. Most often when I see the shenanigans you post, I turn my second eye and I go, it's your right, it's your life. If you felt what I was posting 4 years ago was messing with your mental well-being, you could have just switched off, turn off social media and leave, because it was not you. It was not affecting you directly. It was affecting other people. So because they were not stars, they were not worthy to be brought to light, that they were being killed in rivers, in Okota. Oh, your polling place was safe. On Saturday, there were polling places that were safe. So what were you doing out there after you voted? Why didn't you go home? That wouldn't have happened to you. Okay, so you want to be the DG switch, so that when Obi becomes president, the ballot Chioma fought and rescued made Obi presidency. You can feel or fool people who just got to know you today, yesterday, or they know your social media handle and they don't know the real you. You're a grifter. You're very supercilious. If there's no gain there, you don't care. When I wrote what I wrote, I said we have 18 years of friendship. Oh, by the way, you said I replicated your wedding, your whatever. Darling, don't bring family into this. You know go win. You know go win. That you took me to Okwebi where you bought your wedding gown and said ball gown, and the only ball gown you had was the same thing you had that I bought, does not mean it was replicated. Chioma, who gave you money if you should buy your wedding gown? Or you took me to where they were your wedding was so I am begging you in the name of God, leave family matter out of this. You know go like him. I still stand on what I said on Saturday. Chioma, you're a very selfish and self-centered person. If it does not suit or serve your purpose, you turn a blind eye. Why should Nigeria care about what happened to you on Saturday? Oh, I see, because you're an actor. You have a name, you have a face. So we should all be scared. Oh, Chioma was being killed. I'm glad nothing happened to you. I still love you as a sister, but I detest your character of greed. You're a user. You use 2 months. Senior me say you're older than me. If I slap you there, your eye go clear. You're mad. I still remain. Chioma, 4 years ago was more election 4 years ago was more deadlier than what happened on Saturday. Those people that got killed, their life mattered. Somebody needed to advocate and speak up for them. But you and your goons, you turn a blind eye, you sit on the fence because you want to protect brand. Thank your star that Instagram, my account was hacked. When I showed Nigerians the real receipt, they will know what a deadbeat human being you are. You're all about the money, you're all about brand, and you're all about grift. You're a grifter. You don't care for nobody. Now you've had a taste of what they had 4 years. I hope next time, anywhere you see injustice, you will speak up and speak out. Don't only speak out because they're actors or they're famous or they're a brand name. Speak out. Injustice anywhere is injustice everywhere.
Share your opinion in the comment section down below. If you found this video informative, please comment, like and share. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to be notified every time I upload a new video so that you don't miss out. Thanks for watching and see you on our next one.